Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I'm here on the 1 hour time frame. Just want to take a look at the shorter time frame chart. So I have to say, I do not assume that this entire wave 4 correction is complete already. I actually think that, first question is anyway, do we have a local low in place? And at this point, there's no way of confirming that. Bitcoin remains rather weak. We do have a bit of a bounce from down here, from this August low, but the bounce remains weak so far. Yeah. What I'd like to see next, at least, is some kind of a break above this trend line. Well, that's happened, but I wouldn't really call that a decisive break. So we want to see more of that. And then a break above this green line at $115,950. I mean, as I said, in the white count, this white scenario to the downside, in a WXY structure, a low might have formed. It's just that, we have reached an area where we had previous swing lows. So yeah, we have previous swing lows. We have Fibonacci support here at around 113K. So it's just a perfect spot to start some recoveries. In addition to that, Bitcoin's chart is a bit of a mess. So the move to the downside isn't super clean. Some altcoin charts look clearer. And so I kind of check what they are doing. And obviously some of them, as you know, I cover a lot of them. They allow for the interpretation that more meaningful lows could have formed. Not really confirmed yet, but certainly worth watching. Now here on the Bitcoin chart as well, it could be that a low is in, but is it really the way forward? Well, as I said, the first question is, have we actually bottomed, which I can't confirm yet. I think it's worth watching for that. It's a key spot. But then I got to say that Bitcoin, well, isn't really doing much, right? Bitcoin dominance is going down. The altcoins are pushing a little bit higher. But if assuming a low has formed, a local low, then it would seem likely at this point that this was only the A wave. We're now going to move up in a B wave before we then come down in a C wave. So we get a broader A, B, C structure. So that is what I am tracking here on this chart. The B wave bounce might be unfolding. I need to see obviously more of that to really get confirmation for that. I at the moment don't assume that this is going to be the direct move up in a wave 5. It could be, but I need to see 5 waves up that are large enough for that. If I see that, I'll let you know. I would need some kind of a bullish setup for that for now. Yeah, like a 1-2 setup, or at least an A-B setup to the upside. Basically a micro 5 wave move up. We don't have that, yeah. As you can possibly see here, for now this bounce looks just corrective in nature. That means we have overlapping structures here, and it certainly isn't a 5 wave move yet. Okay, we have a break above the trend line, but is that such a meaningful trend line? I don't know. It's also not really a decisive breakout yet. That means, what can I say? The next focus is, for the bulls, a break above this area here around $115,950. And then this resistance area will come into focus. This is interesting. It's standard Fibonacci resistance, yeah, for the B wave, but also there are some on-chain indicators that point towards that resistance area as kind of on-chain resistance. I posted them earlier today on X. Make sure, by the way, that you follow us here as well for additional updates, additional research contributions, or just analysis or news. You can find all that here as well. At least some of that. And yeah, what I posted today was this here. This chart by CryptoQuant, and it shows this area, exactly this area between, you could say, 116 to 120K. You see these spikes on this indicator here. That's an indicator that shows basically clusters, price clusters, where a lot of BTCs were moved recently. So you could argue in that area, a lot of people bought. Yeah, at least they were moved. And these can be clusters that show where basically we have on-chain resistance and support. Obviously, in this area, it would be resistance, right? So that's going to be something to watch. It aligns very well currently with the Elliott Wave structure. And therefore this resistance area is very, very important and could also add weight to the thesis that this wave 4 is still unfolding. So basically A wave down, B wave, and then C wave. And that's what we're going to watch for over the coming sessions. I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X, follow us there for additional updates and so much more. You can find the link in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.